and I also got to try the Super Nintendo controller from Nintendo Online.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know. I kind of wish you could find these in store and not just order them. I wish you could do both, order them or get them in stores. Um, it's honestly, I try to find every excuse to use that controller. So it works for your Switch games, all of the Nintendo Online games. So NES, SNES, it works.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, on PC, it detects through Bluetooth, but I did have to install Better Joy. And any game that's if you have enough buttons and you have you can use the D-pad, it's going to work. I played Crash Bandicoot, no Crash Team Racing, using that controller because there's enough buttons for it. What else? So once you get Better Joy, it works really well. And
Mm-hmm.
honestly, it feels almost exactly like the original Super Nintendo controller, down to the smallest details, like on the where you have the face buttons. You can tell that there's like a little round shape near the bottom right of the controller. That's where you could tell that they clipped in the faceplate,
Mm-hmm.
and all the details are preserved, and even the buttons feel the same. I'd say this controller weighs maybe slightly more, but my controller is kind of used, so it probably feels like what a brand new controller would have felt like back in the day.
I won't
My
say that to
controller,
use a use controller doesn't lose his weight. So the
no,
weight
but
it's just that he's a little bit heavier.
yeah,
Like
it's
I
a
can
bit heavier.
conf-
But what I mean is that the texture doesn't feel exactly the same. But my controller's kind of chewed up, so But
Okay, yeah.
honestly, it feels like the buttons feel the same. The start, select, the D-pad. It feels like a brand new controller. It's just that you can bring it with you and play it for pretty much everything. On Steam, though, not every game is compatible with it, but the fact that I can use it on emulators and on Switch is more than enough. It's pretty cool. And especially it's more of the one of their less expensive controllers. This one is 30 US. For some reason, the Nintendo 64 controller is $64. I don't know why. I don't know. I guess it's a more complicated controller.
Hmm.
The NES one is expensive, but they give you two. And but no, the Sega one the Sega Genesis one is also fucking expensive. Um, I don't know why. This one is the least expensive. I don't know. Maybe for Sega they had to pay some licensing. I don't know. But it's not expensive. It's the one that's almost always in stock, and it just feels good. I don't, it was a good it was I don't regret the money.
Okay. Cool. Good to know.
But you know what I regret?
What?
Fucking Deadpool 3.
Yeah, it's okay. I just left the article.
I
I
just
was
needed
thinking that I
that
would
that
have
that broke
watched.
me. That broke me. I needed to have something happy in
Yeah,
between.
I can see that. The Super Mario. I didn't watch the movie, so we're gonna talk about it when I gonna see it. I didn't see it,
I'm
so
gonna try to see it too, so we can talk about it.
yeah, me too. So I talk about this a little bit. So yeah, so you can see the sensor that they did to the demons, like no more legs, no more skeleton. I would say this.
Oh wait,
I
scroll back.
don't care that much
Oh
about.
no!
Yes, they did
No,
it.
not suck. No.
It's for China because China has the first version. China has the
Wait,
first
but
one.
that's the Chinese version, or
That's the Chinese version. So
and
we
why is it
gonna
censored like that?
because China, you cannot show
Because usually
skin.
they only
No,
censor gays, black, and ghosts.
ghost, skeleton, um, skin too.
Okay, maybe because she's a demon.
Yeah, and I find it interesting because the things like I don't. It's not that I don't know. It's not that I don't care. I do care, but I hope that it's gonna be okay. But at the same time, it's China. I'm not surprised. Like, uh, outside censor to get Nintendo censor game to let you play them here with some difference because of Nintendo of America and all those fucking companies. So I'm not surprised. I'm just want to see if the game is gonna be that censored for us too. That's it.